Hello everyone, welcome back to The Last Door. Again, I wanted to stream this, did not announce it because I didn't know how my day was going to be going today. This is the first time I've gotten an opportunity to stream this game in a while, and I just jumped on it. Sorry for not giving you guys a lot of, forewarning, but that happens sometimes. Just because this is going up does not mean there's not going to be another dailies today. There will be. This is all about The Last Door. The only thing we're playing, and we still have 2 episodes left, so I doubt we're going to beat it this time. But let's continue, shall we? Back in the study. The globe's closed again. That's what we want to do. Yeah. Previously on The Last Door. As a necessary that was just a wonderful start. As a necessary step to understanding the mysterious disappearance of Dr. Wakefield's patient, Jeremy DeVitt? I don't remember his last name. The doctor and his colleague, John Kaufman, visited the manor of Professor Wright. Years before, Wright had been Kaufman's mentor in the occult, but since then, had been afflicted with a mental condition and could not remember anything. I hit skip on accident. I was supposed to click on... Whatever, we already know what happened last time. For 3 days, you must wait. Probably should have warmed up before I started this stream, huh? What am I waiting for? What's this? Alone amongst these dead stones. I don't think that protective circle is going to help you, but okay. Let's get the candle. Oh, we're going to blow it up. Great. Only then will you be ready. Yeah, great. That's, I guess we're going through the door. To complete your journey, Mr. Ashdown. So am I actually going to be going to the other side? We very well might be. I just love the music in this game. Alright. More than halfway through. All of a sudden we're playing Chrono Trigger. I don't have a problem with that. I think I can remember. It's terrible screech. But it was not that of an animal. There was something human in it. A desperate cry for forgiveness. Am I actually escaping right now, or... The hell was that? God. Jeez. I think I just jumped in that big hole that led to the ocean. That's a quick way out. that is loud. They found me on the beach, unconscious, clutching the piece of wood that had saved me from drowning. When last I awoke, the letter was waiting on my table. Libia Wakefield. I write this letter in my last moments of lucidity. I have not received word from you since I regained consciousness, but I am confident that you will soon return with information that is crucial to our investigation. The bravery that you demonstrated in the face of these latest discoveries is worthy of my most sincere admiration. I must now ask you for yet more courage. The doctors were unable to determine the cause of my sudden illness, nor have they found a cure. I have not much time left. My greatest regret is that I must abandon you to the difficult tasks that lie ahead. I implore you to persevere, now that we are so close to finding an answer. The professor's documents were filled with references to a place of dark legend, the Chronomadion, an ancient sanctuary on the island of Ellis Moor. The exact location of the Chronomadion has been lost, but the professor believed that its secrets may explain why his experiments met with such disastrous results. You must find this place, Mainfreud. I do not need to remind you to exercise the utmost discretion. I have complete trust in you. I have no idea if I'm saying most of these right, but I'm saying them nonetheless. Oh, he died! Always your friend, John Kaufman. Or Joan Kaufman. He's the only one that frickin' believed me. What the hell am I gonna do now? Crap. With Kaufman gone, I found myself lost, my life suddenly devoid of meaning. It was as though my friend had written a letter to a person who no longer existed. Weeks passed, maybe months. I did not count the time. The day came when I realized I had no other option. To honor my friend's memory, I had to keep looking. I had to find Jeremiah DeVitt. DeVitt? Still not getting it right. Wherever he was. So back to the island or the coast? I can see the island in the distance. Ellis Moor. Well, I've made friends with the sea captain. Maybe he'll take me for a ride on his boat that was completely destroyed. Episode 3, The Reunion. And here we are, the island of Ellis Moor. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna walk away now. Ellis Moor. According to Kaufman's letter, the legendary Chronomadion can be found here. As Kaufman emphasized, I must exercise discretion. For all I know, the playwright is watching. Can I talk to him? Can we get some information? When will you be back? Tomorrow at first light, probably. I'll be delivering supplies in the mail. I will see you then. As you wish, Dr. Wakefield. Oh, okay. Well, it's nice that he'll be back, I guess. Until then, I'm on my own. Good evening. Visiting. I hope you enjoy your stay. Okay. Good evening. My name is Wakefield. I have just arrived on the island. You want to speak with Lord Dunnan, then? I beg your pardon? Lord Dunnan. You should see him. See him where exactly? Good evening. Welcome to Ellis Moor. Oh, okay. There's the Lord right there. Somehow I doubt it. Excuse me. A visitor. Visitors are most welcome in Ellis Moor. Yes, they are. The town drunkard. All right. These might go to the same place, but I'm going to start left to right, just in case. Does this go back? Why are there ribbons? No, it goes out. Okay. Saw a big hole on the map. Does that help me? Probably not. Hello? The door is locked. It's stuck. It won't open. Won't budge. Same with that one. Gate leads to the village graveyard. It is closed and locked. Probably for the best. You know, zombies can probably crawl out of there and eat everybody in the village. It's a very Puritan village. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, how you doing? Excuse me, are you Mr. Wakefield? I am. I have a message from Lord Dunnan. Lord Dunnan? Thank you. To our most recent visitor, Mr. Wakefield. It is customary in Ellismore to welcome strangers with hospitality. I should be honored if you would accept this invitation to join me at my manor for dinner in admirable conversation. Your new friend, Lord Dunnan. Okay. I'd like to still look around a little bit more, but I'll come by if I get a little peckish. Wow, that that letter boy just disappeared. Is a letter boy even a thing? What the? Hello? Actually, what's up there? Sign reads the wisdom of silence. It's the library. It's locked. Oh, great. What the hell is that? An abandoned wheel. A peculiar cog is attached to it. Okay. Based on the cog's workmanship, it looks like it was part of a complex industrial mechanism, but someone has tried to fit it crudely onto the broken bicycle wheel. How on earth did it come to be in a village like this? Yeah, well, I got the cag. Everybody likes it when you grab the cag. I don't know what the hell I'd use it for, but it's time to go to the manor. Only other place I can go now. Yay for quick travel! Alright. Smoking. Smoking's bad for you. This is awkward. Well, Dr. Wakefield, you are here on holiday then? Yes, indeed. I've come to enjoy a rest somewhere far from the stresses of the city life. I see. Well, if it's distractions you've come looking for, you've chosen the right time of the year for it. These days we celebrate a very special tradition of our kin. Something unique. We call it the Festival of Reunion. It's probably going to be a Festival of Ruin, but that's what I try to say anyway. Fascinating. May I ask, what does it entail? According to our traditions, for the next 3 nights, the spirits of reunion leave the confines of the other side and roam the hills of Ellismore. We wear costumes and masks so that the spirits will not recognize us and make us the targets of their mischief. Certain rites take place, too, but I shall not bore you with the details. You shall have an occasion to see for yourself. Thank you. That's, great. Large statue of a person. It is so eroded by the passage of time, it is difficult to tell any specific detail. There are 2 engraved panels on the wall. They appear to be ancient, but I cannot decipher their meaning. Exotic blend of black tea. I guess I'll just talk to him some more. Actually, what's this? An odd mosaic adorns the floor. It depicts 2 snakes biting each other. Oh, because I looked at these, I can actually ask about them. Do these panels on the walls represent a classical theme? I cannot seem to place them. One's day, one's a night, by the way. They are the panels of the first king of Ellismore in the days of the Druids. We worshipped the great god Lug. That's a name. And our kings did right by those beliefs. Okay. Is there anything else I can look at before I ask him again? I don't think so. About the snake. Well, I cannot help but notice the remarkable mosaic. It looks authentic. Yes, it is. Although some historians might disagree, we believe that this manor was built atop an ancient Roman villa. In our traditions, the double serpent represents a sentinel that protects us from the terrible threat hidden within itself. If that's the case, then why is it fighting itself? What about the statue? The statue is remarkable. May I ask what it represents? It's Lug la Mafadana. The words, a hero and high king of our myths. That's great. You seem to be knowledgeable about Ellismore folklore. I should very much like to learn about the island's history in more detail. It is true that we in Ellismore cleave to the ancient traditions. We haven't lost touch like some of those on the mainland, but I am no expert. If you are really interested, you should talk to Miss Foster. Please, forgive my indiscretion, but do you consider yourself a religious man, Dr. Wakefield? Not really. No, I don't. You seem so certain. May I ask why? I'm a man of science. Religion means nothing. I'm a man of science. My only faith is the belief that all phenomenon can be explained through rational inquiry. I almost said traditional inquiry, but I guess traditional science inquiry would be that. Everything else is mere superstition, a result of fear of the unknown. I see. Let us take a walk by the lake. From there we can see the beauty of the island as we talk, and be better for it. What was that just popped up? I didn't even read it. The marsh in the valley is full of the simpletons, a wellspring of frightful tales. The educated among us enjoy the tales as little more than distractions, knowing us safe from those visions. We know the stories to be nothing but superstition. But how can we be so sure that in the dense mists that emanates from the stagnant water, we may not find passages to other worlds? What if the wails that drift from the reeds in the darkness of night are the songs of those from our worst nightmares? Many of the gods that men worshipped for millennia now lie buried in the common grave of oblivion. In Elis Morr, we keep our traditions alive. Oh, they change, just as the times do, but they always keep their essence. These are our roots, Doctor. I must now take my leave, as my presence is required to start the rites of the reunion. Feel free to continue your walk on your own. The village can be found just beyond those hills. As I mentioned earlier, you may wish to speak with Miss Foster. She is something of a resident expert on Elis Morr's history. She can often be found working late at the school, the building right across from the quay. I think that's what I thought was a library. It has been a pleasure meeting you. Nice to meet you. Thanks for the tea. Farewell, Dr. Wakefield. It has been a pleasure, Lord Dunnan. Yay! I can walk again. What is that? An old barrel lies stranded on the shore. A painted label reads, "Mineral oil. It is sealed." Well, I have nothing to open it with, so I will leave it sealed. I can't do anything else here. I can look at the mainland. The water of the marsh is murky and dark. I was actually looking at the land over there, but okay. So I have to remember there's mineral oil over here. If I ever get an opportunity to open it. Hello? Those are some odd masks. Excuse me. Hello, my name is Wakefield. Hi. What are you drawing? It's a symbol, not a drawing. A symbol? What does it mean? It's the final truth that'll protect us from the marsh dwellers. But we're not allowed to say its name out loud. The marsh dwellers? Who are they? They're scary. My Aunt Kathleen says they were really bad people. You'd never see them, but you'd hear them in the reeds. They try to take you in there with them. That's why we can't come here alone. We always have to take someone with us. Okay, I won't go now. Bye. That was very odd. I guess they were children, but they were wearing, broken old fence. They were wearing some very big masks. For some reason, when he said masks, I was thinking, like, masquerade masks or something. Alright, is this open? It is. Let's look over here real quick. Guess they're still setting up. Small mausoleum. The door is a small slot. I might be able to peer through it. Hello? Inside, a candle provides dim light. I can make out a statue of a hooded man. I can also hear someone whispering. No, I cannot die yet, not without knowledge. It is so terribly unthinkable to truly understand the gods. How can we live only on faith? Shut up. Knowledge is what I pursue, not faith nor assumptions. No. No man can face death believing there is nothing on the other side. Yes. Yes, you're right. Now I understand. Well, I'm glad we had that. That illuminated so much. The epitaph on the gravestone is written in Gaelic. The shadows cast by the lanterns only make the characters more mysterious. In the middle of the graveyard stands an old alder tree, which the locals call a fernog. Many lanterns hang from it. I do not know for what purpose. But we're going to find out, ain't we? The man hides his face behind a fox mask. He murmurs something in unison with the others, a muted prayer. I cannot quite make out. Now, it's weird that they're all wearing masks, and the statues in the second episode were wearing masks as well. I'm wondering if that's the same thing that they're doing here. I don't know. The woman hides her face behind a bull mask. She murmurs something. Can't make it out. A wolf mask. Something familiar about him? That might be the mayor. Or the mayor. Whatever. The Lord. Dropping. Digging. Okay. He dug a hole. It's not great for me, is it? I believe they were burying mirrors in a hole in the ground. What a peculiar tradition. Yeah, that is. Something familiar about him. Don't know what it is yet. Oh, that is a mask. At first I thought it was a woman reaching out, but there's antlers on both sides. It's a deer mask. And badger mask. Badger. It's locked. It's not locked. What's in here? Oh, this is the school. Trash bin filled with papers. There's a drawing on one. What does it look like? Excuse me? It's a child's drawing. There seems to be a village, a lake, and some sort of creature. It looks like a freaking dragon. I guess that's important. I'm taking it. The windows are open, letting a chilly draft inside. All right, let's not talk to her yet. They'll dance around the burrow they'll sing. It's cold inside as winter. Don't get too close, or else they'll pull you in. Wonderful. A paper with black circles painted. I wouldn't have guessed that those were black circles. They just look odd. The hell? Some kind of worm screw inside. The remains of an insect beside it, and some drawings engraved on the desk. I'll take the drive with me. It may prove useful. Can you take? Thank you. Can I don't think I can combine. Can I? I don't think I ever have in this game. I could be mistaken though. A shelf of handmade books with unfamiliar titles. Most of them concern strange rites. A picture of a slender woman, apparently a goddess, wearing a black dress and having a murder of crows around her. It's signed with a name. Badab Catha. Okay. Might be Gaelic. Oh, it is. It connects the graveyard. That's odd. Okay. Hi. Good evening. What do I owe the pleasure? I'm a busy woman, as you can see. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I've come to Ellis Moor to rest for a while. Lord Dunnan said that I might find you here. Have you met Lord Dunnan? It has been so long since I have seen him here in the village. I hope he is well. Said Miller Follett. What, Dr. Wakefield? Welcome to Ellis Moor. Ask her about Lord Dunnan. So I haven't seen him lately? As far as I know, no one has seen him since, well, it's been a few weeks. Now that the festivals have started, maybe he'll be motivated to join us in the village. What happened? Oh, sure, it was truly terrible. Kieran, his only child, disappeared without a trace. He went off to play in the hills and just vanished. No one has seen him since. Good Lord, and you say he has not been found yet? How's that possible? We all searched the island, but he was nowhere to be found. What about Kieran? Just that he was a restless child who loved exploring deserted areas. You might learn from his classmates. Might learn more from his classmates. I think the two that were over by the fields were his classmates. His desk was in the back corner. Thank you. I already stole something from it. Festival of Reunion. Well, it takes place when the constellation reunion is visible in the sky. The constellation reunion. Is that an actual constellation? I wouldn't know. On those nights, dark things and spirits ride the winds that travel across the hills. As you may have already seen, at sunset the villagers don masks. They do this so that the spirits will not know them or carry them away to the depths of their underground caves. What about the people that were burying mirrors? There's a group of masked people at the graveyard. Was that part of the festival? Yes, that was one of the first rites of the reunion, a very important one. As I said, people dress up to protect themselves from those that will come. But this is not enough. Since the mirrors they have looked into while changing know their identities, they bury them next to the old fernog. The roots of the tree grow in both worlds at the same time, so they keep the witness mirrors safe. What about your traditions? He said that, did he? Well, I wouldn't call myself an expert now, but I had lived here in Ellismore longer than most, and I've heard my fair share of stories about the other side and its people. Okay, what about the Chronomedon, whatever? Might I ask you a question, Miss Foster? Yes, of course. Do you know the meaning of the word Chronomedian? Yes, it's a very unusual word, very much indeed. The Chronomedion is the sanctuary of the Crooked Man. It is a cursed place, that dwelling of the devil. I recall it from the tales that I heard as a child. Of course, our elders only made up those tales to scare us and protect us from harm. But can you tell me the story, please? All right. There's a hole in the ground up in the hills, not too far from the village. A hole so dark and deep you do not see the end. Folks around here believe there lies an old serpent at its depths, ravenous for flesh, the Crooked One. Long ago, our ancestors threw livestock into the pit in the hope of placating the Crooked One's hunger, though the tradition has not been practiced for some time, so perhaps it would be best if you did not approach the hole. It is said that the last heir of the Lacidian once defied the Crooked One by approaching the rim with an iron amulet in her hand. It is general knowledge that beings from the other side detest iron, so the cursing and then the shouting of the young Lacidian, received no immediate answer. But a few nights later, the Lacidian house was consumed in a horrific blaze, putting an end to the old family. We saw that in the child's picture. So is that the retelling of this in visual form? All right, thank you. All right, let's see here. I want to look at this again. Actually, child's drawing. So it was a winged serpent that lived down in the hole between the graveyard and the village, and it flew over the marsh and burned down the house. Interesting. All right, I have things and stuff. So what's over here? Ah, ruins. Perfect. Little doghouse. An empty doghouse. Nothing has slept there in many years. How sad. Got water. It's an old boat. An old rowboat filled with stale water. There's something in it, though. That is not what was probably supposed to come up. Okay. A worn-out umbrella. It doesn't look like it will rain anytime soon, but there might be a purpose for it. Sure, why not? Open up the fence in town. Nope, just outside the graveyard. Alright, let's go back into town. See what's in there. That was just in town. Never mind. All the villagers are gone. Yeah, they're in the graveyard. We already know that. Maybe that means I can snoop around. Oh, okay, there's nothing. Is there anything else in here? I didn't really look in the yard when I came in. Nope, nothing. Alright. Well, let's get out of here. Actually, let's stop by the manor first and see if maybe he'll let us in. Oh, we can actually look around now. We've got more statues. seems to be Athena, god of wisdom, war, and the arts. She is dressed in armor, seeming ready for war. And then we have... Statue appears to be very old. Its print suggests that it could date back to ancient Rome. Probably another Roman god. Or somebody that worships Athena, perhaps. Let's see if anybody will let me in. Yeah, it's locked. Dark and empty. Spooky. There's another wheel. It's a safety bicycle. I don't know what that is. I still don't understand how they managed to keep balance with such small wheels. It looks quite new, but the chain is broken. A safety bicycle? What? I need to find a way to fix the chain. Can I screw them together? No. I didn't know if that was like a... The noise of the swing gently being moved by the wind is the only thing breaking the silence. Well, that and that knocking sound. I didn't know if that would actually fix the chain. Because you can like retooth the chain or something like that. The mill wheel, something is preventing it from spinning. Yeah, where though? A strange mechanism runs from the mill's wheel shaft in the building. It seems to be lacking a piece. Is it this? The cog is way too big to fit between the gears. Looks like I need something smaller, thinner. The screw, perhaps? There we go. There we go, I fixed it. Now the water wheel is working. I don't see any water, but maybe it's just because it's dark down there. Oh, it's locked. Kieran's playroom is written on the door in hand-painted letters. The door is locked. Okay. That's not odd at all. Alright, well I guess we're done here. We used an item. That's helpful, I guess. Alright, let's go see if we can get into that hole. Or at least ask the schoolmates about the missing boy. Hello, young ones. Excuse me. You're still not talking to me? You were talking to me before. Did you know Kieran? Were you Kieran's friend? He was nice, but he didn't want to play much. He was mostly for going in the hills by himself. Okay. He wasn't afraid of the hills? Of the marsh dwellers? No, he said he had seen them and that they were not as scary as Aunt says. I think that is why they took him. You think the marsh dwellers took him? Yes, for sure. Before he disappeared, he said he found a treasure, a disc with a beautiful drawing. He took it from the old house in the hills. Maybe the marsh dwellers wanted it. Alright, thanks. Can I go up there, or...? Oh, I can go farther this way. Maybe this goes up into the hills. I thought they were... The way they were standing, they were blocking it. There it is. That's a hole. A huge hole lies in front of me. An ominous, chilly draft issues from within that sends shivers down my spine and makes me very uneasy. To a superstitious mind, it might seem like a passage to another world. It definitely looks like it. Alright, what's up on the pedestal? This place appears to be the remnants of an ancient temple to some unknown deity. Okay, can I put the cog down there? Somehow I highly doubt it. How about the drawing? No. I'm obviously not jumping down. Go all the way out. I'm obviously not jumping down in there, so... Can I show them the drawing? Found this drawing at the school. Is it yours? That? No, Kieran painted it a long time ago. The drawing is Kieran's. Well, I found it in his... Oh, no, wait. That was in the garbage. I found the screw in there to his playroom. There could be a clue here of his whereabouts. What is this? That's the burrow of the hill. That one up there, but you can't get too close. The crooked one sleeps at the bottom. What about these buildings? Don't know, never seen them before. That's the village. Yes, and the fernog tree in the graveyard. That tree gives me the chills these nights. On reunion, they got them little lanterns on it, and they look like evil eyes staring into you. Man, what is that? That's the crooked one. They say a villager defied it, and the next day her house was burned to the ground. They say it was the crooked one paying her back. That's the house where Kieran found the treasure. Do you know how to get there? Sure, it's easy. Perfect. Solitary house. Well, got another place to go. At least I'm making progress this time. Bad habit of getting stuck. Okay, now that was not something I was think I was going to be seeing anytime soon. A wicker statue sporting a pair of animal horns. The twigs look fresh. Okay, you just stand right there. I'm gonna walk by you if you don't mind. So the burned down house, or at least ransacked. So we saw that in the, what was it, the first episode? Yeah. A metal trapdoor. It seems to lead to some sort of basement. Well, open it. Can I go around? I'm gonna double check before I go. What the hell? I think this basement might have once housed a library. Looks like it was not burned as badly as the rest of the house. Even so, little here remains intact. Yeah, like it was ransacked. Remains of books scorched by the fire. Most of the pages are ashy or blackened, so the text is illegible. A common carpenter's brace. A tool like this would be used for drilling holes in wood. Can I take that? That'd be really nice. It definitely could be. This table has been upended. Table flip. An ornate chest, its insides untouched by the fire. It was probably opened long after the inferno died down. There's a diary inside. It's signed Brigid Lucidia. Lucend, whatever. Yeah. Several pages towards the end are missing. 7th August, 1801. Words cannot express the gratitude that I feel for Aunt Marie's bequest. May her dear soul rest in peace. This house is just what I needed to still my nerves after the exhausting pace of life in Dublin. I'm tripping over all my words. 10 September 1801. I would not have thought to find such a remarkable library hidden away in the basement. It includes several magnificent tomes on the most picturesque customs of the land. 23rd September 1801. I found Aunt Moira's diaries next... Aunt Moira's, probably? I don't know how you pronounce that, honestly. Diaries next to an odd iron disc. But the contents of the diaries were appalling. What could have happened that dear old Marie would be writing such things? The damnable place that she speaks of, I must know if it really exists. I am resolved to investigate our family's crypt. It would be prudent to wait until dusk before traveling to the Northern Cape, so as not to be seen. 25th September 1801. The abbey was in such a state of decay that it was nearly impossible to find the mural painting in the dark. Fortunately, a dim light happened to shine through a gap in the wall, illuminating the face of the sentinel. I believe Aunt Moira's iron disc is needed to open the secret passage. 10th of October, 1801. Is this the legacy of the Lucend? I can stand to bear it no longer. Fire will put an end to this blasphemy and cleanse the land of our family's curse. And should the fire prove insufficient, may this testimony serve as warning. So she set the fire. Miss Ladescend, that's how I'm going to say it. I'm not just going to pronounce it out and go that way. Miss Ladescend must have found something abhorrent in the family's crypt. If I could find out what it was, I may learn more about the Chromedian. My intuition tells me that I must act tonight, or else it will be too late. Okay. The old abbey we can visit. I have a really bad time sounding words out because I've never had to before. I always read to myself. It looks like some sort of makeshift bed. Where was Kieran sleeping in this terrible, lonely place? The side of the basement seems to have collapsed during the fire. Okay, it looks like I'm done in here. Let's get the hell out of here and go up north, I guess. Make sure I couldn't go any farther around over this way. Can I have my mouse back? Thank you. There we go. Over here. A mailbox. The envelope is very old. It is stamped returned, and there is a letter inside. Really? My dear cousin, I am doing poorly. I would ask that you not call upon me here at Ellismore. Not now. Nor ever again. Please keep grandmother's ring. I believe that she would have wanted you to have it. Yours faithfully, Brigid. Brigid. Okay. Something else enveloped. The ring? There's the ring. An iron ring. Perfect. Exactly what I need. I completely didn't notice that the wicker thing was on fire. How does one look past something like that? The wicker statue is burning. Who did this? Yeah, it's probably a warning to get the hell out. How did I not? Wow, just wow. There's another wicker man. The wicker statue stands like a silent guard. Its presence makes me uncomfortable, as though I have trespassed on forbidden grounds. Well, you kind of have. You stay right there, Mr. Man. It's unlocked. This must be the old abbey that Brigid Ladesund described in her diary. Could the Chromedian be here? Brigid mentioned a dim light, but I see only darkness. Okay, I don't see anything. The dome's still up. The dome appears to be Roman in origins. It is in better condition than the other ruins. That's what I just said. I can't wear the ring. Is there nothing I can do here yet? I don't see anything here. I have the wooden drill, so I'm wondering if I can get into the playroom with that. I also have a whole bunch of other things. Actually, now that I think of it, can I put that ring in with the cog? No, okay. It just looked like it was the same size for some reason. Alright. Is that open now, or is it still closed? Oh, it's still closed. Hello. Can't use the brace on the door. Okay. Very observant of you. Seems the mechanism is working properly now. Okay. Oh, the whole thing is that. Okay. Alright, let's go back into town, or maybe I can get in the manor now. See what has changed. Oh, it looks like it's still closed. Yeah, it's locked. Fair enough. Perfectly fine. It's still quiet out here. I haven't been back to the beach yet, but I doubt there's anything over here. Yeah. Wait, there is. Bottle is floating on the water. It is caught in the seaweed just out of reach. I think there's something inside. Oh, we'll just use the umbrella on it. Perfect. Paper is rolled up inside the bottle. Fancy. Gods remain silent as the fog settles. We may look for the king beyond the clouds, but find the queen with a fiery crown. Excuse me? Like the burning wicker woman now? Do I need to find her crown and put it on there or something? That's odd. And now the teacher's gone. Everybody's gone. I would rather not interfere with tradition. I don't quite yet understand. Oh, so you'd be willing to interfere if you understood. There's still somebody in there? No, they're gone too. Where is everyone? Are they up by the hole, perhaps? It's the only thing I can think of. Double check back here. Alright. Or maybe they're over by the beach over here. Oh, I can get this now, and I can actually... Okay, I don't think I need it yet, but I'll get it anyway. Get some mineral oil. There we go, I have mineral oil. Okay. Well, why do I need mineral oil? Can I oil this up and fix it? No. It was a long shot. I'd really like to know where everybody went. And there's the symbol. They finally completed it. And there's a red ribbon up there, by the way. It's a drawing of some sort of spiked circle. Is it the sun or something else? Put the chain down there? No, it won't even let me try. Is that one of the masks? The child that I spoke with earlier seemed to have left his mask here. There's a ribbon hanging from it. Why? Alright, I'll go after it in a minute. I want to check up here. Yeah, nobody's up here. That's the same symbol right there. Alright, let's follow the ribbon, I guess. Can I come through here? There it is, right there. Let's go grab it. Okay, we're going to continue chasing it, apparently. Being led somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's completely safe. I can see a lighthouse in the distance. Yeah, I see it too. Oh, okay, so at least now I can go to the lighthouse. But what about the ribbon? Do I still want it? I got it. A red ribbon. I think it was part of the child's mask that was left behind in the hills. Okay. Well, I guess let's go to the lighthouse. This is very odd. Alright. Lighthouse. That's a lighthouse, alright. For some reason, when I see a lighthouse in video games now, that is a hanging wicker man. Wow. Whenever I see lighthouse in a video game, I think of To the Moon. What a ghastly custom. This wicker man is in the shape of a hangman. Man, I am having a hard time with my words. The tree looks like it's been dead for a long time. As dead as the wicker man? I can go up or I can go in the door. The door's probably locked. Knocking. Hello? Hello? No one is answering, so open the door. Don't knock again, open the damn door. Fine. Fine, whatever. There is somebody in there. Someone's inside. Maybe I could make some kind of noise to attract their attention. Like what? Wide copper pipe runs from the tower to the ground. It's covered in salt and seaweed. Can I just hit it with the chain, maybe? I don't know. There's no need to oil the pipe. I agree. Gates! They turned off their light. Oh, okay. They just came downstairs. Sounds like I attracted the attention, someone's attention from downstairs. Wow. Is that a good thing, though? Where are they? Hello? Okay, I'll just go inside. That's not weird at all. Oh, there he is. Okay. Hi, how you doing? Sorry. Good evening. Would you happen to be the lighthouse keeper? My name is Wakefield. A stranger? And what would he want from me? I got lost. I'm visiting the island. I'm a visitor to Alice Moor. The lighthouse caught my eye. And since it's dark, you thought it to be abandoned. Well, it's not. Even though I can barely see a thing, this is my house. Why is the lamp not... Why would I ask that? He just told me he can barely see a thing. Do you know anything about the disappearance of Lord Dunnan's son? A tragedy it was. A strange one, but a tragedy nonetheless. How is it strange? I just find it a bit suspicious that it happened so close to the reunion. It's too easy to be keeping secrets during the festival, being how everyone is afraid of leaving the village those nights. What do you mean? Look, folks here are too gullible. They'll do anything to protect themselves from their strange fears. They'll not eat corn or drink milk, or they'll dig graves for the mirrors. And, of course, they'll avoid standing near a fernog too long because, though the fiends cannot touch the tree, they are attracted to the smell of its resin. But surely it's all nonsense. Look, it's real easy to prove it all wrong. Just don't follow the rituals. You're a stranger to our ways, but have you seen any of these things I mentioned? Well, I did see a group of people in the village burying mirrors. Exactly. What do you think would happen if you unburied those mirrors? That a band of goblins would come out of the marshes to steal them away? Nothing but nonsense. What of his disappearance? Well, I'll admit I'm not sure what happened to the boy, but one thing I am sure of. The Festival of Reunion is nothing but a farce, and it would be just so easy to prove it. Okay, I might as well ask him why the lamp's not lit, even though I already know the answer. Why is the lighthouse lamp not lit? It's not... Oh, they said lamp. When he said lamp, I thought he meant lamp in here. Isn't it dangerous for the ships? Do not let it concern you. Many years ago, the sea lanes were altered to avoid this coast. Now it's rare indeed to see a ship in these waters. After the accident, the lighthouse was never repaired. Was there a failure in the mechanism? Precisely that. One stormy afternoon, I suddenly heard a strong noise up in the light room. The clockwork mechanism had stopped working and the lamp was off. I had never seen a failure like that. I could not get the lighthouse working again. What kind of an accident? I was checking the lenses because the failure looked so very strange and I was worried. All of a sudden the light must have turned on. I was blinded and could see nothing but fleeting shapes ever since. Well, that sucks. And you've never fixed it? No. No one in the village is interested. For them, the more isolated Alice Moor is, the better. They do not care about ships or accidents, especially Lord Dunnan. He sees anything coming from outside of the island as a threat. Then why did he welcome me? Thank you. I would like to visit the light room anyway. Might I go upstairs and see the light room? Even though the lamp is off, I should like to take a view of the surrounding countryside. Well, I do not think you will see anything, really. But if you are so interested, yes, I guess you may. Thank you, man. Alright, let's go up there and see what there is to see. Yeah, you already... Okay. That made no sense, but okay. We'll go with that. I think I might be able to fix it since I have the gear, and maybe even the chain. Lighthouse lamp surrounded by 8 large lenses. It's off, thankfully. Looks like the lighthouse electric lamp battery slot. Is there a There's a battery in there. Some sort of electric switch, however, its battery is flat. Perhaps I can find a way to recharge it. Good thing I have the mineral oil. Switch! Probably shouldn't turn it off. Turn it on. Boop. Boop. No? I have to fill it in something. The clockwork mechanism that causes the lamp reflector to spin. However, I think that's something that's missing. It could do with some oiling as well. Yeah, okay. It works by winding it by hand, or it would were it not missing a piece. Well, I think I have a piece. There we go. The cog was with a missing piece of the mechanism. Why was it on a bicycle wheel then? I have replaced it. However, the mechanism is still too rusty to move. Chains are not part of the mechanism. Well, it's worth a try. Now I can oil the mechanism without worrying about it leaking. Oh, it was leaking. I probably could have looked at it again and figured that out. Okay. Oh, I guess we're not putting mineral oil in the battery. The cog was the missing piece of the mechanism. It's been replaced and the mechanism has been well oiled. It was easy to wind and now it is back to life. I need to charge the battery, however. In some batteries you put in you can put in mineral oil or distilled water and they'll hold the charge better. A few logs and cords of firewood. A drip of water left unchecked has ruined the mantle and collected in a small pool. Yeah, I see that. A small stove hardly manages to warm such a spacious room. Portrait of a bearded ship's captain, done in oils. The varnish has darkened his features considerably. Right, well, let's see if he has anything else to say. Can't be. I never thought I would hear the rhythm of my beloved lighthouse working again. You don't know how grateful I am. For years I've longed to hear those marvelous sounds. Memories of better times. But the light has yet to be relit, I'm afraid. Ah, that battery. Have you got it charged already? I used to have a crank I would use on it every night, but since I lost my sight, I've lost track of it. Okay. Where would that be? Is it up there somewhere? A thick layer of mist covers the sea out here. Alright, I don't think there's anything I can do here then. Yeah, I need to charge it somewhere. Where, I don't know yet. At least he was helpful, unlike everybody else around here. That's still creepy. Now, there wasn't anything else further up here, was there? No. Fair enough. Strongly built lighthouse. It looks like it's in very good condition, despite the thousands of storms that it must have withstood. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here and away from these creepy things. I don't know where I would go to charge this. There is the wheel, the water wheel over here. Yeah, I wanted to check it just in case, you never know. But how would I be able to charge it with that? I honestly don't know. What the? How'd you get over there? Stop that. The mechanism is working properly now. The mill wheel is too powerful. It could overcharge the battery. How would I... So, saying that means I could charge it that way? But I'd have to step it down somehow, and I don't know how to do that. Still no doggy? Still no doggy. So how would I charge this thing? Right, he was talking about disproving it by digging everything up, but I don't know if my character believes that yet. I guess he does. I'm not too sure about this. Alright, let's go see if everybody gets abducted by goblins. What was that? Did I just screw everyone? Hello? Everybody seems okay. Did they just take one of the mirrors, perhaps? Hi. One of them just stepped on one of the mirrors. The mirrors are completely... all of them are completely shattered. Why would that masked man do that? It's a good freaking question. Alright. So he didn't go in there. Where did he just go? There he is. I guess I'm following him. This is... yeah, he seems to be heading east. Great. What the hell's going on here? I don't understand. What the hell? Large ornate lever is built into the wall. It's a marionette. What the hell? Did the kids set this up? Because this is strange. A doll's theater lamp spinning around. Celestial bodies made out of paper. Star and moon, like in the drawing. A painted man-sized wooden doll. It represents a king. I thought it was a queen, but okay. I was trying to see what was by it. A painted man-sized wooden doll that represents an old lady. Hello? Jesus. Strange mask is lying on the floor. Something's underneath the mask. Oh, the disc. An old iron disc. A drawing of a spiked circle is engraved on it. Hello? I can hear something wandering around in the dark. I can see a deformed shadow in there with it writhing and fidgeting. I can't get any closer. Why not? Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it on, I guess. That's loud. What the hell is that? Seriously, what the flock was that? Okay. I guess I'll just go out and try to find where that sound came from. But I also have the disc. So does that mean I can go to the hole and put it on, knocked over the statue? The Roman statue lies shattered on the ground. to destroy such an ancient statue. Could this really be part of the festival? Yeah, but look what's right there. The Roman statue has been thrown down and are replaced with a wicker one. That is so weird. Please don't tell me those things are alive. Alright, let's go to the hole, I guess. There's not much else we can do, is what I was trying to say with my words that are not really words. Can I put the disc down over here? No. Can I throw the disc in? No. Alright, where did that sound come from? No, I didn't think so. This is getting very odd. Odd indeed. I mean, there might be something up on the cliff, but an old broken fence. I wasn't trying to look at it. Thank you. Not looking at the damn fence. Actually, would it be the solitary house that I heard that sound from? Oh, that's creepy. I mean, it's possible. No. No, there's nothing down here. Can I combine those two? No, I didn't think so. I guess back to the village. To know where that sound came from. Or maybe... Well, no, it was the statue. That's where the sound came from. The village. There's not a Wicker Man in the village yet. Is that... Does that mean something? Or at the lighthouse. There's a couple places where there aren't Wicker Men, but they definitely seem to be happening more and more often. Alright, back in the village. Has everybody been abducted? I didn't seem to be there to begin with, so... Yeah, I don't see nobody. The old Abbey, since I have the disc. I'll try that. I don't know what else I would do here, because there's nothing else I can really interact with. This doesn't seem like it. Huh. Oh yeah, there was a Wicker Man at the lighthouse, I forgot. You remember where the... he's not going to tell me anything different. Where his old crank was. So I don't know what to do with the ring, with any of these things, honestly. Alright, let's look at them. Shave a bicycle I found. It's missing a link. Oh, can I... There we go. The ring fits perfectly on the chain. I'm sorry to use Brigid's grandmother's ring in such a manner. Still, maybe now I can get the bicycle to work. Oh, will that charge the battery? I mean, I guess that's possible, but that... It was the manor, right? Over here. Tires are too threadbare. I don't see how I can ride safely, but at least the chain rotates. Now that the bicycle's fixed, if I attach one of its cogs to the battery dynamo... There's a dynamo on the battery, okay. I may be able to provide it with charge. I was going to say, how the hell else are you going to frickin' charge it? There we go. Managed to charge the battery by attaching the dynamo to the bicycle's cog. Good old cog. Yeah, I guess I'm done here. Somebody lit this on fire. Yeah, now this statue is burning too. Is someone following me? You're just thinking of that now? Hell, the whole village could be following you for all you know. Well, this one's not on fire yet. Oh, light it up, sir. I'm gonna light it up. Oop, and oh. Hopefully the battery has enough charge to keep the lighthouse lit for a few hours. Oh. So somebody... Actually, can I look out? Not over here. It won't let me look at any other windows. Okay, fair enough. So somebody sabotaged this on purpose. Lighthouse keeper has no idea. Thank you for such a pleasant conversation. And it's on fire. The Wicker Man has been set on fire too. Who keeps doing this? So the only one that hasn't been set on fire... Okay. The rope gave way just as I passed. Perfect timing. So the only one that's not on fire is the one by the old abbey. Now that the lighthouse is on, though... Well, let's go to the old abbey anyway. Let's see if maybe this... There we go. Oh, wait. The lighthouse was revealed a mural painting on the stones, just as it did for Brigand nearly a century ago. According to the diary, the light from the lighthouse revealed the eyes of the sentinel. So they're right up there. Is that the island? A pair of evil eyes seems to glitter in the dark. The mouth of the sentinel is wide open. Well, there we go. I wasn't expecting that. The hidden entrance is open now. What was that sound? You know what? We might as well go look. I'll bet you anything it's the Wicker Man on fire. Yep. Burning again. I want to see what's in there. Let's find out. The symbol looks familiar. A spiked circle. It could be the sun. Symbol looks, this could be the sun. But what about that? A statue of a Madonna. But something is off. I cannot tell what, though. It's about to fall on your head? Oh. Oh. Yay. The tunnel descends deep into the earth. Will I find the Lycidian crypt? The Ladesund crypt at the bottom? Or something? Dear God, I'm reeling. Kaufman, my friend, your faith in me was misplaced. I cannot... No. I will persevere. Can we not? There's no stairs here. It's just a freaking slope of dirt now. Can we please not? We're underneath the hole where the crooked one sleeps. Small Kaufman? Small coffin is rotted away. Covered in ashes. Does not look quite as old as the others. Oh, so is this the child? The niche is empty, and this is the missing child. Some old pages lie haphazardly on the coffin lid. It is as though they had been dropped here from the upper hill long ago. They bear faint notes written in a trembling hand. Maybe not. Down in this unholy burrow, in the feared in the feared Chromedian. Wow, I cannot read. Our worst nightmares crawl and die. Resting down here are the dauntless, those who dared enter the lair of the snake and the bird. Snake and the bird. We know the bird very well from the last season. The crow's eye was present everywhere. Each of those men and women crossed the path between. They walked through the mist to the other side, where the ultimate truth screams in terror, and then they returned. These are my ancestors. Among the dead stones of the Chromedian lie the proud Leidson, reduced to something far worse than dust or ashes. Could that blasphemy in the coffin be Aunt Marie's true legacy? Okay, so it's not the kid. I was thinking it was the kid. But then what happened to him? Did he cross over? No, I shall not accept this fate for myself. The engraving on the coffin is so badly eroded that the name is barely readable. Marie Leitsand. The hell? That was an altar. It was a cap for the hole. Okay. So that huge dragon thing was real. Oh, I'm moving around in here. I don't remember coming in through this. Seekers of truth will sacrifice their wisdom. So to open the way to where the Fearnog blooms. Your offspring are welcome. Its hidden threat. Only the light of your sign will carry its purge. Hi. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. So this is where all the villagers went. Nice to meet you guys again. Well, that one was ominous. Okay. Hi. You can watch me. I'm gonna keep going whether you watch me or not, so I guess you're welcome to watch. That's a big one. Good God, what the hell is happening? This is freaky. What the hell? Oh, that's a big one. It's the cracked eye. Okay. Did I just wander out to the beach aimlessly? Hey. Devitt? Okay. So did I make it to the other side? The adventure continues in the season finale. Location back to menu. That's the back to menu button. So yeah. That was the third episode to The Last Door Season 2. So we have one more episode. This one I played through completely, all by myself, just over an hour. This one wasn't as difficult. Or maybe the other ones weren't as difficult. Some of them were where I couldn't find things, like pixel hunting, and other ones it's just like brain fart. But yeah, this was a good one though. This was very structured. I liked it. It definitely felt a lot smaller than the other ones, but like I said, I got stuck on the other ones. So, anyways, it was fun streaming. Hopefully you guys enjoy this when I put it up on YouTube. And this has been Boy Lag, signing off.